Hi Rajalakshmi, thank you for joining in today's interview session. How are you doing today?
Hi Deep, I am fine Deep. How are you?
I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. So Rajalakshmi, before we proceed, can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Yes. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce about myself. My name is Rajalakshmi. I have completed Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering in JPI Engineering College. I have worked in Wipro for 2 years as a technical support in SAP basis domain for 1 year and as a QA for a 1 year. It was a great experience over there. However, due to family emergency, I had to quit my job. My father was running a family business. It was really getting down, and he was into getting into depression. I am only the person responsible for him to help. So I stepped up and helped my father in his business, and right now everything is fine. So I am looking forward to rebuild my career once again. During my break, I had not only I helped my father in his business. I have worked as a freelancer for the 1 year.
That's great. As you mentioned that you have worked as a freelancer for 1 year. So can you please help describe with the projects that you have worked in between?
Yeah. I have worked in a project called a London cart. Okay. I have this is the login module, and then what add to cart, product cart modules, groceries, each modules, and then fashion modules, and then um, what I do, and then I will check whether if I place an order, they will get any mail, notifications. The customers will get notifications or not, and then have payment module, and then log out.
Right. So when you had been working on different projects, I guess you had to face a lot of difficulties. Can you describe a situation where you had to face a lot of challenge and you have overcome that?
Mm, challenges. Um, I think.
So
I think
everything was
that
smooth sailing?
this is no. This is a challenge that I had because
Yeah.
I need to quit my job while working. I need to quit my job to help my father. This is the very. It was very disheartened for me at that time when I need to quit my job. But I feel very happy to help my father's business. Again, restart my career.
Okay, that's great. So what is the most lovable thing about your job when you were working?
Mm. I need to test all the modules with very interest. I will found new defects which were new. I will found a new defects in the modules which I have tested.
As you mentioned, you used to find new defects. What type of defects did you find when you were working in your previous project, and how did you fix those defects?
Defects like performance defects, and then showstopper defects from
Okay,
showstoppers.
right. Okay. So suppose if you were an animal and in your next life you are born as an animal. So which one would you want to be?
I want to be dog
Why is it so?
because I like dogs very much. I love to have a pet in my home. So I like to be as a dog in the next generation.
Okay. So there is a riddle that I want to ask. Suppose a man was born in 1945, but he's only 30 years old now. How is this possible? I'll repeat my question. A man was born in 1945, but he's only 30 years old now. How is this possible?
I don't know.
Okay, not a problem. So another riddle I would like to ask. A doctor's son's father was not a doctor. How is this possible? If you do have a pen and a paper, you can note it down. The question that I'm asking: a doctor's son's father was not a doctor. How is this possible?
Son's father is actually doctor, right? No.
That is the question. How is it possible? You won't be able to figure out if you are trying to solve it in your mind. These questions, you will have to solve it on a pen and a paper because these are logical questions. So you need to find the relationships and try to figure out the answer. Will you be able to answer or should I proceed?
No. Okay, no. Next question.
Okay. How do you normally respond to criticisms?
I won't take much deeper into mind what they spoke. I will react as um, very calm. And I won't get anger, and then I won't get things into my mind, and I won't go into stress.
That's right. So what did you dislike about your last job the most?
It's like um, I dislike to quit my job. That's the thing.
Right, I can understand that. Right, so can you just help us with something that you have not mentioned in your resume?
Sorry, not getting you.
Can you please tell us something about yourself that you have not mentioned in your resume?
Okay. My hobby is reading books, cooking, and watching TV, listening to music, and I'm a married woman, and I'm having a one son. He's 2 years old.
That's so nice. So since you mentioned that your hobby is cooking, can you please tell that why do we use a pressure cooker to cook our food?
To what? To reduce the time for cooking, they will use a pressure cooker
Why does a pressure cooker reduces the time of cooking?
because if we cook a food in using a vessel means normal vessel, it will take a half an hour. Okay, at maximum half an hour it will take. If you use a pressure cooker, within 10 minutes the rice will be cooked. So it will reduce the time.
That was my question, that how does it reduces the time? We all know that pressure cooker reduces the time of cooking. But what is the logic behind cooking it in a pressure cooker, and how does it reduces the time which other utensils don't?
Um, because in a pressure cooker, we will pour water and then rice, and we will close the lid. Okay, the lid will having some gasket. Okay, if you're on, the pressure will be there, and then we will get a pressure at the top. We will put a whistle. The pressure will come out. in a cooker. Okay, in a normal vessel, the water has to boil. It will take some 10 to 15 minutes, and we will pour rice, raw rice into that, and it will take 15 minutes um, to cook the rice.
Right. Still, I have not got my answer what I was looking for, but anyways, it's fine. Well, suppose you had been working in a project, okay, and you have been asked to work on another project which has got a different skill set. Means you are handling two projects at the same time. One project matches your skill set, and the second project does not match your skill set. So what will you do in such situation? Will you be handling the second project as well, or will you be upgrading yourself, learn the new things, and work on that project?
I will upgrade myself. I will learn the new things, and I will work on second project also because I need to upgrade my skills.
So don't you think that since you will be investing more time to learning a new thing and you are handling two projects at the same time, it is going to affect the quality of work on the first project as well?
No, obviously it won't waste, right? If you upgrade the skills, it will be useful for our future. It won't. I will see. I will work. I will manage the work in such a way that it won't affect the first project also.
Okay. So what do you want to be in the next 5 years of time?
I want to be in a position of a test lead after the summer.
And why do you want to be a test lead?
Because it's the next position after like a QA, and then there will be many responsible jobs for the test lead to do, and he will help the team members to do their job. All
Okay,
the things.
that's great. So I'm done with the HR round. We'll start with the technical round. If you want to have a glass of water in between, you can have.
No, thank you.